Thank you to Elevate for partially sponsoring tonight. Thank you for all the guys who agreed to come and pay the difference. This school mitzvot, until the second course comes. Short idea on this week's parasha, very powerful. There's a lot I can say. I'm going to try to keep it within a few minutes. The parasha begins, this week's parasha is Vayishlach. It begins with Yaakov is about to encounter his brother Esav after not seeing him for many, many years. And there are a few things that he does that the Ramban explains that should be a lesson for us for eternity. But before we get to those three, I want to highlight on the first few words, Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim. Yaakov sent Malachim. What's the word Malach? Very good. So Rashi explains that Malachim Mamash. That's how he translates. He explains that these were literal angels. Many other commentaries explain that no, Malach means messenger. He sent his messengers ahead to relay the message and appease and calm Esav so he doesn't get angry with him. But Rabbi Chaim said something fascinating, and we'll keep it short, and we'll try to learn from this idea. According to Rashi, why does he quote the Midrash that says it was literal angels? What's the idea? What's the lesson that he's trying to teach us when he says that Yaakov sent his actual angels before him to greet Esav? It's the beginning of the first pasuk of the parasha. Anyone who reads Rashi sees it. What's the idea? It needs to be a deeper idea. The Rabbi Chaim explains something fascinating, and we'll try to expand on it. He said it's a deep idea based on the Kabbalah, based on the more mystical understandings, but it has to do with the idea that all of us have accompanying angels. As Jews, we have angels that accompany us, that protect us, that watch over us. And Yaakov understood this and tried to utilize these ideas to help protect him. But a deeper idea, I think, is based on the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot that says anytime we do a mitzvah, we create or we buy ourselves a defense attorney. And anytime we do an avera, God forbid, we do something that's not appropriate, on the contrary, we create for ourselves a prosecutor. There's a defense attorney that defends us in court, and there's a prosecutor that tries to get us in trouble in court as well. And the Mishnah in the fourth paragraph of Pirkei Avot says, when we do a mitzvah, we're creating this defense attorney. We create for ourselves a defense attorney. And there's a famous Maharsha on the Gemara that explains something fascinating, and I'm going to tie the two ideas together. He says, when we do mitzvot, when we do a mitzvah, we're creating angels. And when we do, God forbid, averot, we create the opposite extreme. In the language of the Mishnah, prosecutors. And I think, to keep it very short and very simple, it's a very profound idea that the Midrash and Rashi are trying to educate us that in our lives, we are constantly creating things that we don't even see. When I choose to do good, when I do a chesed, when I put $1 in the tzedakah box, when I put on tefillin, when I come to a shiur, when I learn Torah, whatever the mitzvah is, I'm creating for myself an angel that'll accompany me forever. And it'll be my defense when I get to the next world, or even in this world. When Hashem opens our book to see, do we deserve the bracha? Do we deserve parnasah? Do we deserve healthy children? Shalom bayit? He opens up our book and says, this person has a lot of angels, a lot of mitzvot, give him a check. And on the contrary, when we do an avera, God forbid, when we do something that's negative, chas v'shalom, we create for ourselves prosecutors. And I think it's something that, for me personally, when I was much younger, it really helped me a lot. So the simple things, $1 in the tzedakah box, tefillin for a minute, tefillah, kanisa, Shabbat, kashrut, learning a few minutes of Torah every day, whatever it is, all of these things create for ourselves angels, defense attorneys that help us in this world and in the next world. And it's something that we should champion and look ourselves in the mirror and internalize and try to comprehend to ourselves, where can I improve? Whether it's my character, do I get angry quickly? Am I stubborn? Am I stingy? If you improve your character, that's also a mitzvah. The Gaon of Vilna says to improve our character is harder than learning all of Shas, all of the Torah. It's not a joke. To overcome stinginess, overcome anger, Give charity wholeheartedly. That's not a joke. It's a very high level. Or on the contrary, you wear tzitzit. Every second of tzitzit, we're getting a mitzvah. Cash, angel. Every second. It's the easiest, most simple ROI, return on investment. You wear tzitzit, you don't even feel it. Throughout the day, every second is a mitzvah. Every second of tefillin is a mitzvah. Every second of Torah is many mitzvot. Whatever it is, but understand this idea that this world is beyond just ourselves. Rashi's hinting towards angels. I don't understand what that means. But what I do understand is when I do a mitzvah, I create some sort of angel, a defense attorney. And God forbid, an avera is the opposite extreme. And there's more we can discuss, but we'll wrap up with this. That Yaakov did 3 things, and this should be an idea for us forever. He tried to make peace. He sent these messengers, these angels to Esav. He sent gifts. He prepared his family for war, if Esav would wage war, and he prayed. And we should always remember that these 3 prongs, these 3 pillars, is the blueprint for Jewish life. We try to make peace. We try to have shalom always. At the same time, we have to have the best army. Israel has the best army in the world. And we need to be ready for war. But most importantly, we can't forget about Torah, about tefillah, about prayer in times of stress, in times of distress. Pray to Hashem. Seek out for Him. Pour our hearts to Him. And in that way, we mimic Yaakov's blueprint, and we'll be able to succeed in getting good things for our lives. These are 2 simple ideas. Angels, mitzvot, and the power of tefillah, the 3-pronged attack by Yaakov. God willing, if we can take from this lesson and apply it to our lives, we'll see a lot of good things and a lot of mitzvot. God willing, Chazak Baruch. Thank you guys.